Hi everyone, welcome back. In our previous video, I showed you how to create course categories as well as courses manually. In this video, I will show you how to upload courses in bulk using a CSV file. Let me show you how this is done. If you want to make use of a CSV file and upload courses in bulk, there's some preparations you need to do beforehand. Let me show you what you need to do. Okay, so let's go to Site Administration and then to Courses, and then you can go to Course Default Settings. It's usually under the Default Settings, and there you can see Course Default Settings. Click on it. Now here we can specify our course default settings. Now remember, since your courses will be under development, I suggest that you leave this on hide. Enable download course content. So this is specifically useful when they use the Moodle mobile app, and if you want to allow users to download your course content, you can enable this. Okay, the number of participants per page, you can leave this on its default, but if you want to increase the number, you can increase the number here. Then our course format, you can select the course format here. I suggest you leave it as is for now, but if you want to choose a different format, you can select a different format. Then the maximum number of sections. This is usually how many sections there are in a course. So 52 is the default, but you can decrease or increase it. Then the number of sections currently. So when creating the course shell, this will be 6. There will be 6 sections. Okay. Then hidden sections. Hidden sections are completely invisible. I suggest you leave it on that. Course layout. Show all sections on one page, or you can show one section per page. Then you have different pages. Course end date enable by default. I usually uncheck this if I'm not sure what the course end date is, but if I'm sure, then I can leave that checked. Then the course duration, you can specify duration. Then under appearance, you can force a specific language if you have various language packs installed. Mine is currently set to English, so I'll leave it as is. Then the number of announcements, I'll usually leave it on 1. Show gradebook to students. The default is yes, so I'll leave it on yes. Show activity reports, I'll leave it on yes. And show activity dates, I'll leave it on yes. Then the maximum upload size. The maximum upload is 512, but I usually set it here either 5 or 10 megabytes, so I'll leave it on that. Then completion tracking. Remember this you can change per course. So if you know you want to allow students to upload, let's say, a video, and you want to increase this, you can do that within the course level. Okay, then completion tracking, this should be set to yes, both of these. And then groups, if you want to use groups, you can select separate groups. You can also force groups here. Okay, then communication, I'll usually leave this on none. And then when I'm done, I'll click on Save Changes. This will now set the default for all new courses that will be created. Okay, so once this is done, we can now move on to Excel, so Microsoft Excel. So you can open Excel, Microsoft Excel on your desktop or on your Mac, and I'll show you how to prepare your CSV file. I've just released a course on Udemy on how I modified the theme, the almond theme. So you can check this out by following the link in the description. There's also a huge discount on the course currently running. So make sure you click on the link and then you enroll in that course. I'll then show you how you can modify the headers, add text here, make sure you modify these blocks, add course categories, add courses as well as these icons. So I'll show you everything, how to modify this almond theme to your look and feel and to your branding, even the footer. So make sure you click on the link to my Udemy course and you purchase the course and enroll in the course. You won't regret it. Before we open Microsoft Excel, I just want to show you something. So if we go into a course, so let's say I'm on audience analysis, let's open that course. So now you'll see if I go into settings, you'll see I have a course full name, a course short name, the course category, the course visibility, the course start date, the course end date, and then the course ID. Then I have a description as well as an image. And then from here onwards, these are the course default settings that we've just altered. We've specified the course format in the default settings. We've specified the appearance in the course default settings. And we also specified the file uploads, the completion tracking, the groups, as well as the tags. So from the course image upwards, this will be in our CSV file. Okay, course full name, course short name, course category, course start date or end date, and then the course ID as well as the course description. Okay, so let's go to Microsoft Excel and then prepare our Excel spreadsheet. So here I have Microsoft Excel open, and this is my spreadsheet here. So in my top A1, in my top cell, this will be, I'll start with my short name. So this will basically be, the heading will be my course short name. So I'll type in here short name. You can just make this bigger. Then the second field will be my course full name. And then the third field will be my category. And then fourth will be, if you want to supply an ID number, you can specify a course ID number. And let's just increase the size here, all these cells. Okay. And then my fifth one will be my summary. And then my final one will be my start date. Okay, so that will be my course start date. Okay, but this is optional. You can leave it out. As well as the summary, you can leave out as well as the ID number. But these three fields, this is compulsory. Okay, so now under short name, you specify the course short name. Under full name, the category. Now, important to note that this category should exist. So in your Moodle, on your Moodle platform, this category should already be created. So the CSV file doesn't create categories, it only creates the courses. So we'll create courses within these three categories. So the category should already exist. And all you need to do is go to Site Administration, go to Courses, and then Manage Courses, and then create your categories by clicking on Create New Category. Just follow along in the previous videos and you'll see how to create new categories. Okay, so back on our CSV file, so on our Excel spreadsheet, remember I'll share with you the template and you can follow along, either follow along and make changes, or you can create your new one. Okay, so our first course short name will be, so remember we have three categories. We have English, Mathematics, and we have Science. So I'll create the English courses first and then the rest. So for my course short name will be ENG 101. My full name will be English. Okay, let's just English 101, Introduction to Literature. Okay, and then for my category, it will be my English department. Okay, so let's just increase the size there, ID number, and then the date. So I'll also add an ID number, which will also be the same as my course short name. And then I will create a summary or description of my course. Okay, so there we go. And then I'll also add a course start date. Okay, so that's my course start date. Okay, so that's the data that we need. So I'll continue adding all my categories. So I'll just copy the second course, just copy paste it here, all my data. there, and then English, the English department, and then this is English 101, 102, and then it's just the description of my course, and then it's the course started. Copy, paste. Okay, so the third one will be my mathematics. Okay, so I'll have my short name of my mathematics course, then I'll have my full name of my course, and then I'll have my category name, and then I'll have my short name again. There we go. And then I'll have my description, and finally I will have my course start date. Okay, and then my second maths course, so I'll just copy that. Then my final one will be, and then let's go to the science. So there's my science. Okay, so there's my science, and now my last science course. So then we have 2 English and 2 science, 2 maths. Okay. Okay, so there we have our 6 courses. Okay, let's just go back to our course categories. So you'll see I've created these 3 categories, and you'll see there's nothing yet in the categories. Okay, so in the English department there's no courses currently, mathematics department there's no courses currently, as well as the science department there's no courses currently there. Okay, so let's go back to our CSV file or our Excel spreadsheet. Our next step will be to save this file. Okay, so I'll click on File and then Save As. I'll click on Browse and then I'll give it a name. So this will be my bulk course upload. Okay, I'll save it as a CSV file. So there's my CSV, delimited file. I'll then click on Save, and that's it. Okay. Now you can minimize that. Now you need to make sure that you actually have delimited as a default for your Excel spreadsheet. How can we check that? On your keyboard, press the Windows key and then type in Control Panel. So we want to go to Control Panel. So this is on a Windows machine. Okay. Then you will go to Clock and Region, and then you will go to Change Date, Time and Number Formats. Under here you'll click the additional settings and make sure that your list separator mine is set to a pipe, so it should be set to a comma. Okay, so you can apply and then click on OK. Then apply, click on OK. So you need to make sure that it is actually set to the list separator is set to comma. Okay, that's fine. So we can close this. Now, since we've prepared our Excel spreadsheet or our CSV file, so this is our CSV file. Just make sure it saves. Then we can now upload it. So how do we upload it? We click on Site Administration. We then click on Courses and then click on Upload Courses. You'll see it opens this window where we can upload a CSV file, and immediately you'll see the CSV separator is a comma. I'll click on Choose File, I'll click on Choose File again, and I'll go and search for that particular file. So that's the bulk course creation, that one there. I'll open it and I'll upload it. Now you'll see that our separator is a comma, encoding is UTF-8, that's correct. Preview rows is just the preview rows. You can increase it, but I'll leave it on that. Then the import options. Okay, so create a new course only and skip existing ones. So if you already have existing ones, they can be skipped. Or if you are updating a course, you can use the updates. Create a new course or update existing ones. Or you can create all increments short name if needed, or only update existing courses. Okay, so we'll leave it on create new courses only, skip existing ones. Okay, then I'll click on preview. So now you can get a preview here. There's our lines, there's our results, there's our IDs, there's our short names, there's our full names of our courses, there's our ID numbers, and then there's the status. Course could not resolve category by ID. Okay, it says here course could not resolve category by ID. So now you'll see it gives us a breakdown of our course default settings here. And then we can click on Upload Courses. It will show you that courses total is 6, courses created 0, courses updated 0, courses deleted 0, course errors. There are 6 course errors. And these are the course errors. The results shows you that there's an X. Then the status shows you could not resolve category by ID. So if it shows you this error, then for some versions of Moodle it only accepts the category ID and not the category name. So let's go and fix this. So in your site administration, go to courses and then manage courses, and then the category that you've created, click on the 3 ellipses and then click on edit, and then just copy the category name to the category ID. Save it. Do the same for the second one. Click on the ellipses, click on edit, copy the category name, paste it in the category ID, save it, and then for the last one the same, edit, and then copy the category name and paste it in the category ID. Okay, close this, go back, continue, then upload the same CSV file. So we'll upload that one again. I'll upload and then I'll preview. Okay, so you'll see here that it could not resolve the category by ID. So let's open a new tab of our site administration and then go to our courses and then manage courses, and then click on the category name, click edit, and then you'll see that we've added the category name as well as the category ID. Okay, so let's go back to our CSV file. So all we need to do here on our CSV file, instead of category, we'll choose the category underscore ID number. Okay, so let's just make it the same size here. So category ID number. So this will be our category ID number. We'll click on save again. We'll go back to our course. So let's go back to the upload file. Let's upload the same file. I'll choose bulk course upload. I'll upload this and then I'll preview, and now you'll see that it changes. This is my ID number. You'll see the results. It accepts the category ID number. Okay, so in some versions of Moodle it accepts the name as the default, in others it accepts the ID number on the CSV file. So you'll see there's no status, but as soon as we hit upload courses, you'll say course created, course created, course created. You'll see a breakdown here. Course total is 6, courses created is 6, courses updated none, courses deleted none, courses errors none. Let's click on continue. And now when we go back to our site administration, courses, manage courses, you'll see if we click on English, you'll see there's our 2 courses created. If we click on mathematics, there's our 2 courses. If we click on science, there's our 2 courses. Okay, so instead of then using the category, just the category, we use category underscore ID number, but then we need to make sure that the category ID actually has an ID number. And how do we do that? We need to go to the category, click on the ellipsis, edit, and then just add the English or the category ID here. Okay, so that's it. This is a shorter way of uploading bulk courses, so you don't have to create courses manually, but you can upload the courses in already created categories.